Hello everyone, hope all of you are fine. Now, in last videos, I discussed chapter 1 of commerce, and now we are going to start chapter 2, that is concerned with capital structure, fixed and working capital. Every kind of business enterprise need capital because capital is the lifeblood of business. So, any business, small or big, needs capital. Now, how this capital is arranged? How this capital is arranged and what is its nature, we will study in this class. So first I will tell you in short about fixed and working capital. Fixed capital means that capital which is needed every time and which is permanent in nature in business, like fixed assets, the capital with which fixed assets are bought, like land, building, machineries, equipments. So all this part of this capital is fixed, and working capital is that part of capital which is invested and again it is converted into cash after some time. That means like purchase of raw material, some capital is invested there, but it again realizes in the form of sale. So this is the fixed and working capital. So, according to B.O. Wheeler, business finance is concerned with the acquisition and utilization of capital funds in meeting the financial needs and overall objectives of a business enterprise. So, financing means making the business available with funds which it needs to carry on the business operations. So, first, let's see what is the nature of business finance. The business finance includes all types of capital or funds used in business. That means all types of capital which is needed comes under the purview of business finance. Business finance is needed in all types of business, may it be large, may it be small, manufacturing or trading and so on. That means capital is an inherent part of business. Business finance is a wide term. It involves not only the estimation of amount of funds, but the source of finance, investment of funds raised, management of cash, disposal of earnings, and control of funds. That means it is wider concept and it includes all the things which is related with availability of funds. It is also a nature of business finance that finance required by different business firms are different, and the availability of finance determines the scale of operation of business. That means large scale business require large amount of funds and small scale or medium scale business lesser amount of funds. Now let's move to the next topic, which is importance of business finance. So why finance is required? In short, finance is required for establishing a new enterprise, for carrying on the enterprise, and for expansion, growth, and modernization of any business enterprise. So, in modern world, only those business which are growing can survive because competition is tough, and every business enterprise needs expansion, continuous expansion to make themselves available for economies of scale. That means the benefits arising due to operation at larger scale. Since economies of scale decrease the cost of production, so it gives the business enterprise leverage in market where it can earn more profits or minimize the prices so that demand can grow. So let's see one by one the points under this importance of finance for business. If business finance is available, the firm can meet its liability in time. Prompt payment of debts, interest on the credit standing, and further, as a result, if the repayments are in time, then it doesn't have any difficulty in borrowing new funds because there is a goodwill created by the company in the market about repayment of loans. So it has good name for repayment of credit, so it can arrange more credit from the market easily. The firm can take advantage of new business opportunities. Maybe sometimes raw materials prices become low at some seasons. So at that time, business enterprise can purchase raw materials in bulk. The firm will be able to carry on its business smoothly and without any interruption if business finance is sound. If any technological change comes or there is an opportunity to make technological advancement, then the business enterprise can make that opportunity work in their favor. So if business finance is readily available, then it becomes possible for the business to make use of modern technology. Sometimes recession also comes and the lower phase of trade cycle. All these can be dealt efficiently if the firm is able with proper finance. Availability of funds also gives opportunity to the firm to expand themselves and increase the size of their business. Those firms which have adequate funds can purchase the necessary fixed assets and current assets if they have sound finance system. Finance also helps to bridge the gap between production and sales. Production is sometimes a long process and there is a gap between production and sales. Production means investment of money, whereas sales provides realization of money. So in this between these two events, production and sales, there is a gap, and that gap has to be overcome by proper finance. An enterprise with adequate funds can also pay wages and salaries in time and spend on the welfare of employees. These help in attracting, retaining, and motivating talent. If wages and salaries are not paid on time, then the employees become unsatisfied and feel demotivated. So, finance is required to pay wages and salaries on time. Sound financial position also enables an enterprise to enjoy goodwill or reputation in the business world. So all these were importance of finance for business. Now let's come to next topic, which is finance required for different types of business. So first let's see, you already know there are three three or more forms of business enterprise, but we are taking here only sole proprietorship, partnership, and joint stock company under consideration. So capital for sole proprietorship business. You know, sole proprietorship business means a small business, since only one owner is there, so only he can provide the capital required. So the requirement is also small as well as the source is also single one. Most of the finance required in sole proprietorship is issued by the owner himself, but if that is not possible, then a sole proprietor can take loan from banks. Commercial banks also give loan to the sole proprietor. Some of the government institutes which provide finance for these kind of small enterprises also provide loan to them. Cooperative banks are there. Long term loans for purchase of fixed assets are availed from state financial corporation and other financial institution, whereas mid term and short term loans can be taken from commercial banks. Sometimes sole proprietorship is also helped by the suppliers who supply raw materials and other things on credit, and that is also a source of finance. Then let's come to partnership firm. Capital requirements as well as the capital base of a partnership is bigger than that of a sole trader business. Since only one person's capital was not enough, that is why partnership was created. So most of the capital is supplied by the partners themselves, but if for expansion or for facing any crisis, if more funds are required, then it can take loan from commercial banks or other financial institutions. Sometimes government also helps these kind of small and medium enterprise with long term loans, and suppliers of raw materials and finished goods also provide short term credit to the firm. Now capital for joint stock company is required in large amount. So a public company, as you know already, can raise this capital through issue of shares, and government also gives loan to this kind of joint stock company. A private company cannot issue its share to the public openly, but it can sell to other private sources. It can also raise capital through debentures. Issue of debentures can enable them with huge amount of capital on which a fixed rate of interest is paid. Short-term loans are given from commercial banks to these joint stock company. Overdraft facilities are also there. So these are the capital requirement and sources of capital for different type of business firms. Thanks.